What's good, EYTBC? What's good, fight fans, boxing heads around the world? B Marsh with another boxing video. So Freddie Roach, the trainer of Manny Pacquiao, he says that he'd love to have a fight between Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman. You know, the man, Freddie Roach, actually said, give us the contract and we'll sign it right now. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'd love to see this fight, you know what I mean? And I think we as boxing fans, we should put the pressure on fellas like Manny Pacquiao to fight. You know, good fighters, you know what I mean? That fight between, nobody wants to see this fight between Manny Pacquiao and Jeff Horn, which is possibly going to happen this summer, you know what I mean? Freddie Roach also talked about, you know, the fight not happening with Amir Khan, you know what I mean? He basically said what Bob Arum been saying, that, you know, the investors in Dubai, they faked really, you know what I mean? They ain't come through, you know what I'm saying? But these investors in Australia, they got the money and they ready to put it up, and they willing to get Manny Pacquiao out there to Australia so he could get it on with Jeff Horn, you know what I mean? So, you know, after that, you know what I'm saying, Manny Pacquiao needs to fight a legitimate opponent, you know what I mean? If he does happen to fight this Jeff Horn guy, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure there's a lot of money out there in Australia. You know, Australia ain't too far from places like the Philippines, so I know there's there's going to be a big following for this fight on them sides of the world, though. You know what I mean? Out there, Australia and Southeast Asia, you know? Now, the guy, Manny Pacquiao, after that, he needs to fight somebody legit. Even the man Freddie Roach said, you know what I mean? You know, he would like to fight top 10 fighters, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, there's no point of doing this. And I agree, you know what I mean? We need to put the pressure on fellas like Manny Pacquiao. He needs to go ahead and try unify with guys like Keith Thurman, you know what I mean? We've been putting pressure on guys like Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman so far is undefeated. He's passing all his tests, you know what I mean? Porter, Danny Garcia, you know what I mean? Now, fellas like Manny Pacquiao, he's never been a unified champion in any of the 6 divisions. He's been a world champ. Some say he's been an 8 division world champ, but no, it's really 6. Go do your homework and you'll find out. Now, fellas like Pacquiao, he never been a unified champ, and you know, it's about high time he try to do something, especially at this stage of his career. You know what I mean? He's basically stealing money from us if he's not gonna fight the fights that we want. If he ain't fighting fellas like what's his name, Terrence Crawford, or even Keith Thurman. Actually, you know, Keith Thurman has done what he's supposed to do. He's unified, you know what I mean? Manny Pacquiao and Kell Brook have the other belts. I know it's an easier fight to make if it so happens that Kell Brook or whoever keeps that IBF belt, if Kell Brook defends it and keeps it, or Errol Spence was also managed by Al Heyman like Keith Thurman is, that'd be an easy fight to make if Errol Spence could win that title, you know what I mean? But we've seen Al Heyman and Top Rank doing fights together, you know what I mean? We're going to have Terrence Crawford versus Felix Diaz come May. That's another Al Heyman fighter, you know what I mean? And, you know, we just seen Danny Jacobs, which was K2, Danny Jacobs versus Golovkin, Golovkin being from K2 and Danny Jacobs being the Al Heyman managed fighter, you know what I mean? But, you know, we've seen these fights happen, you know what I'm saying? And it's about that time that the man Bob Arum also throws his top tier fighters in the mix, you know what I mean? He needs to throw fellas like Manny Pacquiao fighting against legitimate opponents from the PBC side. He needs to try and make this unification happen, and I'm glad Freddie Roach said he'd like to fight. I hope he ain't just talking. I hope he really wants this fight. Make this fight happen for 2017. All right, B Marsh Boxing. Let me know if you guys would like to see this fight. I'm out. Peace.